Hi, everyone. Welcome into another Capitals DC Lottery virtual autograph signing. I'm your host once again, Taryn Bray, and today we have another special guest joining me, and it will be Jakub Vrana. So without further ado, we're going to get this fun show started and bring on my guest today.
Hey,
Hi,
guys.
Jake. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. So you guys had a practice today, a couple off days the last couple days. What did you do during your off time after having so much road time and back-to-back games?
Just kind of recharging. We had a few back-to-backs and a long road trip, so just kind of relaxing the mind, the body, getting ready for another games coming up here. So yeah.
We saw a picture that Kebney posted of you pushing his new baby in a stroller and then holding the new baby. What is it like being Uncle V?
Yeah, it was that was sweet. I met Adam for the first time. Um, yeah, he was kind of chilling. To be honest, I was a little bit nervous to hold him for the first time, but it went well.
Good.
Yeah, we went for a walk after that, and yeah, it was nice to see him, and I'm really happy for them.
Nice. Okay, well, we got some autographs for you to sign today and then also some fan submitted questions. So we're going to head and go and get started so you can sign your autographs while I ask you some fan questions. And we'll just go from there. So here's a picture that you're going to be signing that I'm sure you have maybe only a little bit of recognition of what this is about.
Yeah, let's just.
All right. So our first fan question to kick off this DC Lottery Lots of People Win virtual autograph session is from Allie. And she wants to know, what do you miss the most about not having fans in the arena?
Just a lot of energy at the rink. They bring us a lot of energy during the games. It feels kind of empty, kind of quiet without them. Feels like the hockey is not really the same without fans in the stands, and just I hope they can get back in as quick as is possible. They just felt like it just feel like an extra player for us when we have fans in the stands. So just a lot of energy. Obviously, it's helping us sometimes out there. So yeah.
You guys played a game in Philly recently that had fans for the first time in over a year. I mean, was it nice to see them, even though it wasn't Caps fans?
Yeah, to be honest, even they boo us.
Yeah,
It wasn't that bad. We also saw some Caps jerseys in the stands, which was really nice. So yeah, it kind of gave us a little like a throwback where just it felt like
how it used to.
the life, yeah, how it used to be. Like the life is going back to normal a little bit. So yeah, it was nice.
Hopefully soon here in DC. All right, this next question is from Julia. What's your favorite band and what music do you listen to?
I'm kind of easy with the music. I can listen pretty much everything. It also depends. I would say what time it is. Mostly in the morning. It's kind of like relaxing, chills. I also like rap music. It just depends on what mood I am into. House music is nice too. So yeah.
Are you a big live music? Do you like concerts? Do you like seeing shows, or do you like mostly just listen in your car or when you're doing other stuff?
Yeah, I think in the car is the best. Live.
What do you play when you do yoga? We know you like yoga. So what kind of music are you playing when you're doing your meditation and yoga stretches?
Yeah, that's like so that's like a chills music when you just put like you can even watch like a YouTube clips. You just put like chill music. It's mostly like you usually get like a nice view on the beach. It's like relaxing. I don't really know what kind of brand of music it is.
Right.
It's not like a house similar to like
That would be interesting to listen to house while you're doing some meditation.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, but like I said, I kind of like every kind of music. I listen. It depends. Like when I'm going to the games, I like rap music. Just pick it up.
So speaking of that, I mean, you guys have your individual goal songs now. So how did you pick yours? And that question is from Heather.
So that was when I went to the NBA game, and so they have like a song or like music sometimes when they even when they play during the play. So I was sitting there, and then I heard like that vibe, and I was like, oh my god, what's that? Like it was like get me like moving. So I find a song, and then when we got to pick our goal songs, I choose that.
Did you think about changing it to this season? Because last season the goal songs started, but I think you have the same one as you did last year. So did you ever consider changing it, or did you want to keep the same one?
I just wanted to keep the same one. I think just
it worked out well last year.
Yeah,
you had your best season.
I mean, I think I like it.
Got it. Okay, next is from Jessica, and she wants to know how you picked your jersey number. So what does number 13 mean to you? And has that always been your jersey number?
So growing up, I played with 33.
Okay.
And when I went to play over to Sweden, 33 was taken. So I had the same coach in Sweden that was assistant coach in national team, and when I played for national team, there was numbers only till 30, so he gave me number 13, and I played my first national team game or like Friday 13th, and it just I had a good game, and like I kind of stick with that number. I just, to be honest, overall I like number 3 just in general, and then
that's my lucky number.
Yeah, I like that. So 33, 13, those two are my favorites.
And so when you came to the NHL, you didn't think about going back to number 3. You just wanted to stick with 13.
So then I just stick with 13. I also was picked by 13 by the Caps. So I was just I just keep the number. So
yeah, no, we can't change it now. You're 13 forever.
Yeah. I want to keep it.
Okay, good. This next question is from Parker, and he wants to know who the funniest teammate in the locker room is.
Funniest teammate? I would say, I think Richie Bank is pretty funny.
Really? That's so unexpected. I feel like everyone who doesn't know him probably thinks he's really quiet.
Yeah. No, he's just a.
So what does he do that's funny? He just cracks jokes, or he says does funny things?
We have a good laugh together. I think he's pretty funny.
When I did this with John Carlson last week, he told us that Richie has the most like hidden talents also, that he does like Rubik's Cubes and stuff like that. Have you seen him do a Rubik's Cube?
What is that?
You know what that is? It's like those
yes. He's we call him a cheater sometimes.
Does he cheat doing it?
No, because it looks like he's cheating, but he's not, because he's so good at little things like that. So he's just like for example, I played Jenga with him on the road, like last road trip, and it was amazing how good he was at it.
Really? Do you play the mini blocks or the jumbo blocks?
The mini ones.
The mini ones.
So okay. Just in general, it feels like in those little games, he's so good at it. So
that's so funny.
Yeah,
have you tried a Rubik's Cube? You should ask him if you can try it one time.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure if he did, he would be pretty good.
Okay, this next question is from Tyler. What's your favorite memory from winning the cup? And I guess this is a fitting time to ask this question since you're signing a picture with you in the cup.
I would say the best memory for sure, like last couple of seconds of that game, that last draw. Then also when all the families went on the ice, and I would say the parade, when so many people showed up, show us a lot of support.
Hmm.
That gave me goosebumps, and that was probably the best, I would say.
Nice. Eric wants to know, how did you start playing hockey and how old were you?
So I used to play. I used to play soccer and hockey. Because my dad used to play soccer, but my mom wants me to play hockey. So like I had to. I don't know. Like I was really young. I don't really remember why I choose hockey there. But yeah, I had to choose between those two sports, and yeah, hockey won. So
Your dad wanted you to play soccer?
yeah, it's from beginning he wanted to because he did.
Okay.
But my mom always told me that she was always for hockey. She never wanted me to play soccer. So then I just stick with hockey.
I'm sure your dad is happy that you chose hockey now that
Oh
you
yeah,
are so successful.
he is. No, he.
Okay, next question is from Paul, and he wants to know what your favorite American food is.
My favorite American food,
Hmm.
Jimmy John's sandwich.
Really?
I mean,
Super fast.
yeah. That thing is like, you guys have so many good sandwiches in here and
What's
milkshake.
your order? What's your Jimmy John's order?
I always get number 7, no peppers on the whole wheat bread. So
And how often are you getting the Jimmy John's?
nah, just usually like when we have off days or
7 days a week.
no, trying to keep in shape, but yeah.
Well, that was a very unexpected answer, but that was really good. I'm glad that we got to learn about your love for Jimmy John's. And it's pretty impressive how fast they are, right?
Oh yeah,
If you order delivery, they're there in like 5 minutes. It's insane.
yeah. It's really
Okay.
fast.
Okay, this next question is from Jason. If you weren't a pro hockey player, what job do you think you would have?
So I think I would be a fireman. Yeah, I think I would be a fireman, like a how do you say it in English? Firefighter.
Yeah, you said fireman.
Yeah. Because when I was a kid, I always run around with that helmet and
Really?
yeah.
Have
So
you slid down a pole at a firehouse yet?
no, I haven't, but I remember because I been asked this question quite a lot, especially when I was younger. Um, and I always say, obviously, hockey player. I couldn't see myself doing anything else. But
Well, maybe you have a post hockey career in your future. You could always be a firefighter after you retire.
yeah,
Last year we had Garnet Hathaway. He visited a fire station because that's part of his charity program, and he slid down the pole. So we might have to get you out to that fire station to do that. All right, this next question is from Nick, and he wants to know, what's your favorite thing to do during free time away from the hockey rink?
favorite thing. So I listen a lot of music.
This picture.
This picture scares me. I listen a lot of music. So when I'm home, I have the music on pretty much all day. I also spend a lot of time on FaceTime calling my friends back home,
Mm-hmm.
people in Europe. Um, you know, just taking my time off, relaxing. Sometimes I go for a walk around the building just to get some fresh air. And
Mm-hmm.
on the evenings, usually put on some good show, some movie.
Yeah, so what shows are you watching? I was just gonna ask. Do you watch any American shows, or you watch Czech stuff?
Yeah. So I watched that Formula One Drive to Survive.
Mm-hmm.
A new episodes came up, so that was kind of interesting. Um,
Have you
then,
ever driven in a Formula One car?
no, never. Just
Do you
that
want to?
little one, the little one, when you
Yeah.
what's it called? Motokara.
Okay.
That's a joke, but
Did you drive it?
yeah, that's pretty easy. But never drove the big one.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you watch that. What else are you watching?
Other than that, I have seen this. It's not like a movie. It's called Behind Her Eyes. I watched that. That was pretty.
John and I did this last week and talked about that show.
Yeah, that was. We talked about it in the locker room. So I put it.
Crazy.
That was pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I like thrillers movies also.
Mhm.
So I watch those.
Okay, that's so funny. That show was bizarre. This next question is from Patty, and she wants to know, did you watch the NHL growing up, and did you have a favorite NHL team or player?
Yeah, I so the time is a little different back home, so you don't really have a chance to watch the games because I mean you have, but usually
It's in the middle of the night.
That's like it starts at like 1. So I watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of highlights. I watched Ovi's highlights.
Did you?
Yeah, I use that. Um, yeah, just a lot of YouTube clips.
Did you? So you didn't have one team that you like really wanted to pay attention to when you watched highlights? You just watched everything?
Yeah, I mostly watch like goals, highlights like a team. You know what?
And
No,
a lot of Ovi stuff. Now you get to watch him in person.
yeah, now I play with him.
That's cool.
I didn't really have a favorite team. Honest.
So did you watch a lot of hockey that was your like the Czech league? Did you have a favorite player that you idolized back home?
Yeah, I used to go to games back home where Slavia Prague played. So I go to I watch the Czech league, and that's pretty much it.
So this question's from Debbie, and she wants to know, we kind of talked about it, but did you play any other sports growing up? So we know that you said you played soccer and hockey and you had to choose between that, but were there any other sports that you kind of played casually?
Not really. I just spent a lot of time playing hockey, and then soccer, and then it was just kind of hockey mostly. I used to play hockey in the summer as well. I just didn't really play any other sports like here in America. Like kids play baseball, right? Or they throwing American football ball, So I didn't do that.
Do you watch any of those American sports now? Yesterday, Kuzi said he likes to watch a lot of the NBA. So do you watch the NBA or NFL or anything?
Yeah, I used to go to the Wizards game sometimes. Other than that, it took me a while to know the sports like baseball, American football. Like I didn't really know the rules. I had to learn that.
Yeah.
But by the time it's it's pretty impressive how many sports you have here. At home is mostly just soccer and hockey.
Yeah.
Basketball, of course, but it's not as big as in here.
Okay, so this next question is from Kimberly, and she wants to know, how did you decide to become a forward?
So I was a goalie when I was a kid, my first year, and they put me in the net. So I had a game. I could have let in like 15 goals. And I remember I was running. I was like sprinting out of the net, crying, and I said like I don't want to be goalie anymore. So the coach wanted me to be goalie, so I changed the team. And then the other coach, when I changed the team, he coached me for like next 10 years. So he just put me in the front.
Could you see yourself being a goalie now?
I just stayed there. Sorry?
Could you see yourself being a goalie now, or did you think you made the right decision quitting being a goalie?
The right decision. I don't see myself as a goalie, no.
Oh my God, that's funny. Lindsay wants to know if you have a favorite current athlete that isn't a hockey player.
Um, Not really. Like
No?
no, like you mean like what are,
You're done.
done? Um, I don't know.
Like, do you have a favorite soccer player, professional soccer player?
Yeah, there is few of them. I like there's not one favorite one,
Mhm.
but I like Cristiano Ronaldo for a while just because he's been so consistent. He's been one of the best players on the world.
So you
Uh,
think he's better than Lionel Messi?
yeah, I do.
There's such a debate about who's the GOAT, and everyone says it's either Messi or Ronaldo. So
I know.
clearly you stand on
I'm a
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo fan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, not really. Just Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe, PSG.
hmm
That guy's is a future
And he's
star.
so young.
Yeah, so young. He's good. Um,
All right, so soccer players. We got it.
soccer player.
Okay, we only have a couple questions left. You finish your photos, so just a few more questions until you're done. Sean wants to know, what is your favorite part about living in Washington, D.C.?
Favorite part. Um, so outside, obviously, been playing here. Um, I would say just overall the city. It's like I like how it's like built. It's similar to Europe, like small buildings.
hmm
It's it's a solid city. It's not like for example, I'm not a big fan of New York.
Yeah.
There's a lot of buildings, and I don't really like that. Um, just I think
Is there any place?
like a lot of history in this city too. It's
Mhm.
just driving to the games, driving by the White House, the monument, like all these have some memories there, obviously. So it's just you kind of by living here for a few years now, you kind of build a relationship with the city.
Yeah. Is there any place in DC or Virginia that reminds you of home? Like, is there a Czech restaurant that you get to eat at or anything that kind of like reminds you of being back there?
Yeah, there used to be one Czech place in DC, but it's not there anymore. No,
Ugh.
no American
So you have to
people.
cook your own Czech food then.
Yeah, they don't. You guys didn't like it, so they had to
It's our fault.
they had to leave.
You have to get more Czechs to come live here and then it'll stay
Yeah.
in business. All right, just a few more left. We have Louise, and she wants to know, what's your favorite American junk food? So we know you like Jimmy John's as your typical American food, but is there a junk food you love?
Junk food.
Like Oreo.
Oh
Yeah, like snacks, cookies,
Okay.
like
So there is this cereal called Scraves.
Scraves.
Crave. It's like a chocolate. There is a chocolate.
Oh, Crave. Got it. Yeah.
In little, like it looked like a pillow.
Yeah.
Those ones with milk. Yeah, I love those.
Do you eat it a lot?
No, not really.
Sure.
Yeah, I do. I do. Okay.
Okay. All right. So Billy wants to know, who's the pickiest eater on the team?
Richie. For
Really?
sure.
So what does he not? He doesn't eat anything?
For sure, he's like picking his food sometimes. He's really picky.
Chris wants to know, do you have a pet? And
Um,
what are they?
not in here, but back home, we have two Yorkies.
Oh, what are their names?
Kuba and Jenny, and
Cuba. Okay, that makes
yeah.
sense.
And before those two, we had a dog named Charlie. That was my best friend. So I love that guy.
How long did you have Charlie for?
Charlie was he passed away like 2 years ago.
You had him when you were a kid, like for a long time though?
Yeah, so since I was
Oh.
a kid, and then we got two new dogs. So
Do you miss the Yorkies?
yeah, I do. They're cute little guys.
So when you FaceTime your friends and your family when you're on an off day, do they show you the dogs so you can say hi to them?
Yeah, they do. Like the reason why their names are like that because so I left my family when I was 15, and like my mom's been missing me, so she called these two new dogs. So my sister is Yana, so she called the girl Jenny, and the other dog is a guy, and she called him Cuba.
Coobs, right?
But,
yeah, that
so
makes sense.
Back home, they call me Cuba because that's my like, I don't know how to explain. It's like,
Well, it's part of your name.
if you say like, yeah, it's part of my name. So she just, it's like remind her that I'm home.
Oh,
It's like,
of you guys.
Yeah, so that's it.
Nice. All right. So Caroline wants to know if you were stuck on a deserted island with one player from a different team, who would it be? So
But-
not on the Capitals.
Not on the Capitals.
Yeah, someone else from a different team.
Probably Brett Connolly.
Do you still keep in touch with him?
Yeah, I mean, we text like once in a while, and yeah, he when he played here.
Why would you choose him to be on
I
the
just think
island with you?
He's really funny. He's really funny. So
Okay,
I think at least we would have some fun. So you know.
good answer. All right, this is the last question, and it is from our friends at DC Lottery. What is your favorite win of your career?
What is my favorite win?
Yeah.
Like the game, you mean?
Yeah, so yesterday I asked Kuzi, and I thought he would say Stanley Cup, but he actually said World Juniors was his favorite win. So it could be Stanley Cup, it could be anything else that you've, like a game you've won that is your favorite.
For me, it's probably definitely the game in Vegas. Has to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured that would be his answer, and it wasn't, but I'm not surprised that it's yours. All right, well, thank you, Jacob, for joining us today for the DC Lottery Lots of People Win virtual autograph session. Hope some of these fan questions were fun for you to answer. And of course, thanks again for doing this.
Okay. Thank you, Darren.
Bye.
Bye-bye.